To the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Randall against LeBron. Launches it. Here's Claxton, and he converts the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
LeBron outside. From deep. They get it back.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Pass to Randall. Good on the bucket.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior. Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Toronto ahead. They lead, but and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
They've got Hartenstein. Emmanuel quickly out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. They're the group New York will start the second with. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks. 4-point game.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. But Quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
Shoots. Again, Toronto.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
So it's the Knicks now, trailing by 4. And the pass to Hartenstein. .112 left in the first half. 2 points. That one goes.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Kicks it to Jones. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Now, quickly. Here's Fournier. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Sims is checked in. Randall comes in for Toppin. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Rose in for Quickly. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. Guy gets buckets through contact out there. So tough.
Elbow shot is on the way. Again, Toronto.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A three from Bryant. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. And that concludes the first half.
Your home team, 15. The visiting team, 21.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Toronto leading by 6. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Hart. Frank Kaminsky is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game here. Now here's Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no point. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be.
The ruling on the floor is
It's
confirmed.
really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
18 foul.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Second personal foul.
And that one misses.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
And he's good on the second. Toronto leading by 8. Here's Claxton. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Claxton's got 6.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 8 feet away. And again, it's New York.
Visiting team leads.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. LeBron with it. Brunson picks him up. And here's James outside. Offensive rebound. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New York.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
They get the rebound. Out left to the wing. Here's Kaminsky. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kaminsky's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Randall no good. Toronto leading by 8. That one goes in. That's now 8 points for Frank Kaminsky.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Hart, wide open. He fires. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Frank Kaminsky, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Toronto. He notched 8 points. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Emmanuel quickly. Hartenstein is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. To the middle. Unloads. Claxton knocks it away. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here's quickly. Blocked again.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
Toronto leading by 10. From past the arc. Toppin pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. And New York making a change here. Randall's checked in and quickly drops them both. Oh, he made it, Doris! He made it!
Holy moly, he made that!
Wow.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 11. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Pass to McBride. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. George with the ball. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the inside. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Uses the glass to drop it in. And Toronto leads by 11.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Passes it to Grimes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on George.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't hit that one. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Toronto winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's
We'll see you next time. Get home safely.
Rosters and macaroni. Imposters.